Hi everyone, this is Monica with Advice to Think Twice. I hope everyone's doing really well. I'm here today with Stormy Grace, and we have your October 2016 Love, Tarot, and Astrology forecasts. So you're going to see Stormy's horoscopes in the first part of the video, and then you're going to see the tarot reading for each sign. So hopefully everyone has a great month and enjoy your forecasts for October 2016. Take care.
Hey guys, it's me, Stormy, and here is your love only horoscope for October 2016. Now, as we start off the month, we have a lot of beautiful Venus Scorpio energy still rolling around, getting us pumping, getting us passionate, getting us creative, and that can be pointed directly at your love life, but you can also point it at your money or your career or a project or anything else that you're working on. But when we get to October 18th, Venus is going to scooch her way over into Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius is one of our most adventurous signs. It is our adventure, right? And they don't just want a little adventure. They want to do something different. They want to go further. They want to get new information. They want to try new, expansive, energetic things, and that's exactly what the opportunity of your love life has to look like. Maybe you want to go someplace different. If you're single, maybe you want to start going different places to meet people, or if you are coupled up, or maybe you are just in such a romantic, happy place on your own that you and a group of friends decide you want to do something and you go someplace expansive, different, maybe someplace faithful, or someplace that just challenges the perspective that you've had. And it's almost like you want a broader picture of what's going on. And this is all to your benefit, because when we get new places, we can meet new faces, and that leads us to a potential for new relationships. Now, while that's all well and good, I love that. I think we're going to play. I think it's very positive. Faithful energy. When we get between the 24th of October and the 29th, things could get a little bit tricky. We're going to hit a little bit of an October roller coaster. Right here, when we get to seeing the beginning of this energy, Venus is going to come into a square with Neptune. This is important because I love the Bobbsey twins together. I love Venus and Neptune together. They love love. They both are just so sensual, but this square energy makes them a little bit too dreamy. It's almost like a place of delusion or deception, something like that. Something is not completely clear. Now hold on, enjoy the ride, try and stick through it, don't lose your head or anything like that. Just walk gently, smile big, and pay attention to the information that's being presented to you, okay? Now on the 26th, it's okay because Venus and Jupiter come together in an energy that makes it go okay. Regardless of what's just happened or what energy or information or whatever's coming up for me, there's still hope here, right? All is not lost. I want you to keep that date in mind, because whatever is happening, you have to know that the universe has got your back, right? Then when we get to the 29th, this is how we end the month of October, and I think it is on a more serious but beautifully mature energy. Venus is going to come into a connection with Saturn that demands a spiritual maturity here. It demands we spiritually answer some questions about this romantic side of our lives, as well as something connected to partnership and money. So I think you have to be understanding that in this linkage and in this energy, Venus and Saturn, as they come together, are trying to help squeeze you into the best position for yourself, help the BS fall from you so that you can move forward in a way that you can have something real in your life, so you can have real intimacy, so that you can have real relationships, and so that you can have something you don't have to keep wondering if and when it's going to work out. All right, if you want to see what that month is going to look like, you just stay tuned, because I've got more forecasts coming up. Hi Capricorn. So in the beginning of the month, when we have Venus in Scorpio, this finds you being maybe a little bit more social, and I like that for you. And that's not just social as in online, Facebook, all of these good places, but you could also be out and about a little bit more. Maybe you're talking to people a little bit more, and what's beautiful about that is when we get new places, we meet new faces, and these are possibilities for romance. Not to mention, above anything else, there are potential opportunities to form relationships that bring us joy, that bring us the opportunity to experience partnership. And I feel like that's what you're doing at the beginning of the month. If you've been working on a collaboration with whether it's a romantic partner or something like that in some social setting, you could really see it coming together by October 5th. And this is a phenomenal feeling for you, I think, because sometimes I think, Capricorn, the way that this really has to get to you is not so much to someone romantically swooping in on you, but they've got to get to your friend level first before they can even think about having you. And this is a really good energy for that to be happening. Now, after the 18th, we see Venus moving into Sagittarius, which for you comes into the 12th house. So you may be feeling at this point a little bit more quiet, a little bit more private. You need to reflect on some things. You need to run some things through your spiritual meditation, whatever this looks like for you. Or maybe it's just you're feeling very private, and that's okay too. Whatever is happening for you at this time, pause and reflect and look back over what your love life has been like. Look back over what you want it to be like, so that as you step out of this energy, when Venus leaves Sagittarius, you can move into something else that you really want, that really is a reflection of your desire to have a partnership or be a different partner yourself. I love what this month looks for you in terms of being so incredibly social and then getting to reevaluate what this all looks like for you. This is definitely a good energy for Capricorns to be working in. So have a great month, and I'll see you next month.
Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your October 2016 Love Tarot forecast. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So thank you for being here. And as always, keep in mind that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching, or not in the same way. You can watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages. Or if you're interested, you can get a private reading, and my website is in the description box below. But for the time being, I do encourage you to keep it in mind and take away the messages that do resonate with you, that make sense to you in this general reading. So let's have a look, Capricorn. You have two major arcana cards in your reading, and they're both very positive. You have great cards actually for the month of October when it comes to your love life. I'm seeing a lot of balance coming in. I'm seeing a lot of peace and harmony coming in. I'm also seeing freeing yourself from stressful situations, being rewarded for your hard work, and paperwork, documents to do with homes, to do with marriages, bank statements, joint finances. That's the kind of thing that I'm getting, okay? So let's just go through the cards and see what else we get. Your overall energy for the entire month is the Justice card. And so the Justice card can represent a Libra person in your life, obviously, who's your focus for the month, or who will be your focus for the month. The Justice card, can also represent weighing out your options, trying to figure out, what you want to do next. It could be that you have a few people to choose from. If you're single, you have a few people to choose from. And maybe, you're kind of thinking about a Libra, choosing a Libra in particular out of all the people that you're looking at. This is also court systems, dealing with court systems and settlements, verdicts going in your favor. It will be a fair verdict. So for the most of you, I feel like this will be in your favor. And if it's not something that is owed to you, then chances are it won't be granted to you. Okay, but that's just for a very few of you. This is also paperwork, is what I'm getting. Legal documents type things, in terms of marriage licenses, in terms of signing contracts for a home, acquiring property, putting your finances, your resources together. Divorce papers, okay, for some of you that's the case. But I feel like everything that's going on this month is meant to bring balance and harmony in your love life, one way or the other, okay? So, and with the Justice card in there, it's also a very karmic month. So a lot of fated events are about to happen for you this month. Try to go with the flow and embrace opportunities or changes if they're trying to happen in your life. And also make sure that you keep everything above board, okay? You create karma this month, so try to make it positive, you know what I mean? So the first card that we have is the Ten of Pentacles. And this can represent the first week of the month, or it represents the first of the main energies you're dealing with this month. The Ten of Pentacles is beautiful. It talks about marriages. It talks about moving in together. It talks about starting a family, or talking about starting a family. Okay, for a lot of you in the first week with the Justice card and the Ten of Pentacles. Further, this is ending a marriage, okay? I can't lie, and it's a 10, so it's an ending. And with the Justice card in there, that can represent separating yourself, liberating yourself from a marriage, or someone you have history with, someone you've been in a marriage with, or a long-term relationship with, even someone you have children perhaps with. And so if that's, any sort of custody agreements or anything like that, I feel like that is going to go in your favor. And it will be finalized around the first week of the month is what I'm getting for some of you. Further, this is about buying a home, moving in together. And what I'm also getting is adoption papers for some of you. Adoption papers, or looking at surrogates, or definitely adoption, and looking at the legal side of things, looking at the documents, getting registered or being put on the wait list is also what I'm getting for some of you. Around the second week, or the second energy that we're looking at, is the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands is, it's good because it represents a fresh beginning for some of you who are turning your back on a relationship or a marriage, because that's the right thing for you to do at that time, and that's what you feel you need to do. The Three of Wands represents turning your back on the past and embracing your new situation, embracing where you are now, okay? So you're letting go of the past, you've made your peace with it, you're cutting it away. And with the Three of Wands, this can also represent having at least 3 options for you to choose from when it comes to love life. So if you're single or recently single, or you're about to be single, the Three of Wands represents definitely having options. I feel like one of them is an air sign, particularly a Libra, and the other one's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Whatever the case may be, you have at least 3 options to look at. And it's about turning your back on the past and what was not serving you, and embracing the present and the future, okay? And the Three of Wands is also for others of you, this is planning for the future, looking out into the future. Your hard work being rewarded, okay, which is what I was getting in the beginning. So with the Justice card and the Three of Wands, for some of you, I would say looking at family planning, looking at, we want to get married, that's the future we want, so what is it that we need in order to do that? Marriage certificates, licenses, legal documentation, and stuff like that is what I'm getting for some of you around the second week. And you're just getting started with that process, okay, is what I'm getting. The Three of Wands can also represent anticipating a trip, or you are waiting for someone to come visit, is what I'm getting. And it's about expectations, or expecting for some of you is also what I'm hearing. So maybe you find out that you're pregnant, or this is the week when you decide you want to be pregnant. You or your partner, okay, definitely for pregnancies. And even if you're single, I'm getting expecting. Around the third week, we have the Eight of Wands. And with the Eight of Wands, this can represent travel. Short-term travel, short-distance travel, but definitely something that is coming out of the blue. It's not planned for, but it has a strong impact in your life. For some of you with the Justice card and the Eight of Wands, this can represent choosing, out of all your options, it can represent choosing a fire sign, and just going away together is what I'm getting. Or this is just things moving very quickly between the two of you with the Eight of Wands. This is the arrows of love. This is falling in love, sharing, okay, and deepening your connection, deepening your bond. It can also be a lot of passion between the two of you, okay, around the third week is what I'm getting for some of you, definitely. You could also be going away to celebrate some sort of event when it comes to your relationship. Some sort of milestone is what I'm getting for some of you, anniversary type thing. And in existing relationships, this is really good because, like I say, it can represent going away to celebrate something, but it can also represent a lot of passion, so putting your relationship first, and experiencing a lot of passion, a lot of fire between the two of you, especially if you are involved with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And I'm getting that this is to even out the score is what I heard. Balance is a priority, so I feel like if you've been experiencing a lot of up and down type energy when it comes to your relationship, I feel like this is a joint effort to put everything back on the right track and to remember why you fell in love in the first place. And so that looks like a really great week. And towards the fourth week, or the end of the month, we do have the Magician. So the Magician it's a 1, so it represents new beginnings, opportunities for new beginnings. For some of you, this is communication. It's a lot of communication because it represents the planet of Mercury, so the planet of communication. And I'm getting a lot of online communication. Okay, so for those of you who are single and looking, I feel like towards the end of the month, you're definitely going to start talking to someone online. This could also be online dating, and that's the kind of change that is happening in your love life, okay? Because with the Justice card, she's got her eyes covered so she can't see. So that's the kind of thing I'm getting: online dating, online communication. Obviously, you can see a profile pic or something like that, but you don't see the actual person. You just communicate through emails is what I'm getting. Messages on Facebook for some of you. This can also be that as well. But I'm getting a new beginning in your love life. For others, I feel like you're looking at an option that you have previously disregarded, okay, towards the end of the month. And I feel like it's looking a lot better this time around. And in existing relationships, I feel like this is definitely new emotions, a breath of fresh air coming into the relationship, using what you have, remembering why you love each other. And it's a major arcana card, so it's significant new beginnings happening for your love life towards the end of the month. Coming through communication, a lot of communication. And also manifesting. I got manifesting, and I got showing the other person or showing your love interest how you feel, doing things to show them that. And the Magician is a manifestation card, so as above, so below. Keep everything in the direction that you want to see it going in, and chances are you're going to find yourself in that place by the end of the month, okay? And remember, with the Justice card and the Magician, this is a very karmic month for you, so try your best to go with the flow and embrace whatever's going on in your life, especially if it's different than what usually happens, okay? Because I feel like it's going to be opportunities for you to either improve or start something in your love life, or improve something in your love life, okay? Or take a relationship to the next level, whatever it may be for you. Or free yourself from a relationship if it's not been working out, okay? And your guidance card is embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. So this is asking you to acknowledge your emotions, embrace your emotions, pay attention to your intuition. This is saying that a lot of you are trying to be impartial and fair, but you may be overthinking things, you may be overanalyzing things, and so for this month, it's about finding the balance, once again, finding the balance, which is what the Justice card is about as well, between your head and your heart. Don't disregard your emotions, don't disregard your intuition this month. This is also confirmation for you and reassurance that you deserve to be happy, you deserve to have these feelings that you're having, you're entitled to have your voice, your opinion, these emotions. So don't hold yourself back is what they're saying. Don't cut yourself off from anything or hold yourself back from anything, okay? You deserve to be happy, so embrace those emotions and make the changes or allow for the changes to happen that need to happen for you to get to that place where you're happy, okay? But overall, I do feel like it's a really good month. So I hope that the reading makes sense, and I hope that it helps. Thank you again for being here. Hope you have a great month, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.